Welcome into this week of WTA, everyone. I maybe I accidentally didn't get around to doing the names yet, but we're getting there. I'll quickly fix up the names and then we'll drag them in. So we can have a little bit of preamble yapping if Foco wants to.
Yeah, nothing new. We have the ECL playlist up on YouTube. When this goes up, we'll be added to that playlist. We'll make the Ferndawg playlist, so that's there. For this and all future matches involving Ferndawg.
Yep, all your Ferndawg fix you need.
Yep.
You guys can enjoy seeing me fix a name up. It's been a while since I've had to do this on stream.
Wait, so are you the ones making these now, or are you
No,
still
Ada
getting
makes them. I just need to
do it?
like put them on the stream. I just forgot to do it.
Oh.
I've reminded to do it, and I got a reminder, and then I ticked it off when Ada gave it to me rather than doing it when I actually put it into the scene. And I was like, oops. My bad. Okay. I'll worry about sorting this later. Now we'll just get it done. Okay, there we are. Alrighty, we are ready now. That looks good on my side. Hopefully it looks good for you all. We can go and drag ECL and Ferndawg in to get the match started. Yo ECL, yo Ferndawg, welcome in. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Got Ferndawg. ECL still muted.
What's up?
There we go.
There we are. Okay.
I'm here.
Hello, both of you.
Hello.
ECL mentioned the viewers, but the first thing we need to get from both of you is a number for the seed generation, so we can get you a seed, and then we can figure out after that. So just a digit between 0 and 9, please, from both of you.
3.
8.
3 and 8. Okay, the 3 will give you a K, and the 8 will be a Q, so it's KQ. Let me make up that seed for you now.
Here we go.
Are you guys both in the shared chat? Ferndawg, do you know how to get into shared chats?
I do not, please.
So on the Twitch page, you should have in the top right corner a notification.
Okay, yeah.
Can you see that notification? Should be one of them should be to join because I invited you.
On my
Yeah,
Twitch?
you need to do
Yeah, on
it
your
from
Twitch.
Chrome. You need to do it from a Chrome.
Right, yeah, you need to have a Chromium
I need to get
browser.
a Chrome browser.
It can be
No,
Firefox
hold
as
on, let me
well.
do that.
Either
'Cause I know I
Firefox
have
or Chrome.
Oh, Firefox works too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but how I set it up, because I don't want to have signed into two accounts, I have the TU account signed in Firefox, so I can just open Firefox to bring up the shared chat.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, and then I have all my other stuff in Chrome for now. We'll see if I decide to ever change that.
Alright, hold on.
I realize I might be quite loud. I don't adjust my microphone properly. Let me know if I'm too quiet now.
No, you're good.
But yeah, while we're getting the seed to you both, did you guys want to do a viewers or a sim match?
That, since, I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I can do either one.
I'm good with either. I know after learning from last time, bots are definitely, you get more runtime if you run bots, so.
Yeah. If you wanted to try bots to start, we can do that. It's probably a little bit easier, just gives you a bit more time to get through. Makes the marble count a little bit less variable. Then the question is how many marbles do you guys want to run? I'm just going to post the seed and share chat, and we can sort out this. Oh, there's Ferndawg. Never mind.
Alright.
Perfect timing.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Alright, that's the
Excited, I
seed.
got you.
Should be sent through to all of you now.
Hold on. Okay, got it. I'm just trying to.
Alright, yeah, so try and figure out the marble count you guys want to run. Do you want to run the full 50 or do you want to run a reduced amount?
Yeah, we're reducing the 50. How you doing, 50?
I'll do whatever
could-
Fern's comfortable with.
You know what? If you want to do 15, let's do 15.
Okay, let's do 15 then.
Alright, that
We'll do
sounds
15.
good. One of the things you can set,
We do
because you're doing
bots,
bot,
right?
if you're doing bots, you can set offline mode, and that means you'll skip out on the waiting results. The end of each level is slightly faster. Up to you guys if you want to
Alright.
use it or not. It also means that if the servers ever crash, the run's safe, which is like should be fine, but always worth a consideration.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll give everyone a rundown of the rules before we get into the match. So we're doing a all-round
Let's
tilt
go.
match. There is 4 sections for the match. There's a speed section from levels 1 to 8 where their goal is to beat that level set as fast as possible. There's a percentage section for levels 9 to 11 where they're trying to get the highest percentage they can in that level set. So highest percentage of the marbles that they get, trying to save through, and then if they get the same percentage, we'll tiebreak it based on time taken. Then we have a hybrid section next, which is trying to save as many marbles per minute as possible. So it's the rate of marbles saved across that 3 levels of 12 to 14. So as you see on the display, we have a marble amount saved, a time taken, and then the H hybrid score is the marble saved per minute. Finally, there is distance for levels 15 plus. That is just trying to reach the highest level they can. And then if they both reach the same level, it will tiebreak based on time taken to get to that level. And that last one's worth 2 points. There's a total of 5 points up for grabs, and it's best 3 out of 5 for those points, with a total of 40 minutes to start any section, and then they can have a 5-minute grace period at the end to finish it off. Does that make sense?
Got it.
Yep.
Alrighty, and then the last thing to ask is, did you guys want to stay in the VC to listen to us chatting, like commentating,
fine.
or did you guys want to get moved indefinite?
Oh, I love listening to you guys. It makes it fun.
You
I'm
sure?
probably just going to tune you out, so you're good.
Alright. So do you want me to move you out, or just you're happy for me to...
No, you're good. We can
Okay.
keep me in here.
Yeah, I'll just mute you both when we
Yeah.
start the match. Can you guys load into the seed to make sure we got the same seed for both of you? Ferndawg, can you open the level?
Here we go.
Yep.
I'm open.
I'm just like, I don't know if I got stream delay or if it was something else. But
It's probably stream delay, to be honest with you.
yeah. And alrighty. Yeah. My Twitch is being a bit iffy on your one for some reason. Anyway. You're both in. Can you look down the level? Ferndawg? Yeah, okay, we both got the same level. Nice. That is good.
Good luck, Fern.
Good luck, ECO.
Alright.
We got this, buddy.
We'll have a bit more of a chat on the other side, but let's get you underway. So are you ready, Ferndawg?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready, ECL?
Oh, I'm always ready.
Alright. We'll go on tilt. 3, 2, 1, tilt. Best of luck, both of you. Good luck, good luck. Alrighty, and we're underway. Okay. Yeah, my stream delay on Ferndawg is going to be quite high, so just a heads up for that.
Mhm.
I have like 30 seconds stream delay for Ferndawg for some reason. So they both started, it's just stream delay on Ferndawg. ECL's not starting level 2. I'm very confused with what I'm saying. Right. So you might have to give Ferndawg a little bit of time at the end. Look, the 5 minutes should be enough that it's not going to be too much problematic, but
Yeah.
let's see, check what the actual stream delay is. Oh, now Ferndawg's on 3. Okay, no, I think the stream delay's gone now, so I think we're good. That was a bit weird though. Yeah, so how are you going today, Virgo? Fair enough.
What were we talking about?
I was wondering how you're going.
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I am good.
Nice. See them getting onto
So,
level.
how is... Yeah, we're on level 4, I think. So
Possibly.
how has Ferndawg been going? Do you have stats for Ferndawg in the leaderboard?
He's done a couple weekly seeds, but he hasn't done it for a little bit. I don't think. Oh no, he did do it last week. No, never mind, he did. He got a level 16 in 10 minutes, so it's an improving
That's pretty
score.
good.
It's pretty good.
That's actually pretty fast.
Yeah, like Jack did like a monster run for the previous one, and it was still within like 75% of it. So for someone that's like just started, quite good. And between ECL and Ferndawg, they're pretty neck and neck. In terms of the time for last week's seed, they were only like a handful of tiles apart. So as you can see from the match, they're like fairly close. Comes down to sort of how they use the corners and whatnot, how much they play safe.
Yeah.
But,
Did you hear about Thunder doing a tilt run?
no, but I can see him sometimes getting. I can see him getting peer pressured into trying to do it at some point.
No, apparently he did a tilt run and announced it to everyone.
Nice.
So, I mean,
Did
we
you
can
do the
start
tilt
blaming
run
Thunder
live?
when nobody signs up.
It's like,
But yeah.
Thunder did a tilt run, but it was actually an offline bot tilt that he just said that he did it. I'm like, wait. Do you actually catch this tilt run live?
That's what everyone was asking him. Or like, everyone's like, it doesn't count unless you do it live.
So he's level 12 on the leaderboard. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, they're on to level 7 now, so we need to see at level 8 is important because that's when they're swapping from speed to percentage afterwards. So always got to keep an eye out for that transition from just going fast and killing marbles off and then trying to save every marble because it's caught out a few people before, but so far they look like they're going quite well. Yeah, I think the only reason why ECL is slightly behind is because he waited for a while to start level 2. I think other than that, they're fairly even. I forgot how painful it is for me to wake up so early to do the casting. I'm like, oh boy.
Look, I was kind of in the later times for you, but
No.
evidently the sleep wasn't happening for you today.
Yeah, this is the only slot that Ferndawg could do, so if I wanted ECL and Ferndawg, I had to do it this time slot, so it was a bit of a rough one. But yeah, the Ferndawg into the percentage tilts. Nice, we're waiting for the squeegee. ECL in the same level range as well now. In terms of times, then yeah, as I said, like they were pretty close. ECL was about 8 seconds behind, but that was just a bit unfortunate. Oof, ECL losing a lot of marbles there. Ferndawg also losing a couple. Ferndawg going down 1, ECL resetting from the looks of it. Go and give the speedrun another go. With the gap in time, they were pretty close, so giving the speedrun another go and taking it back would be decent. Ferndawg getting through that keyhole. Now he's onto octagons. Octagons is such an annoying tile for these percentage tilts because it's so easy to just drop 1 or 2 marbles on.
Yep.
But nicely navigated around the outside edge from Ferndawg. Just need to get them to line up for the bridge, which will be a little bit tough, but gets them all on. ecl running back through nice and quick onto level 3 already. Ferndawg on level 10. Yeah. See how they go. Got plenty of time still at 7 minutes down, so still got 33 minutes left. Ferndawg losing a couple on that sea bridge. It's a bit of an awkward one.
Sorry, sorry, I was never mind. I was testing Papa Smec's fishing app,
Oh,
and I just linked it to the TU account for giggles. So
okay.
if you want to fish on the TU channel, just type !fish. Let's see if
Alright. Ferndawg on to 11. ecl coming through 3 now on to level 4. Is this how you get Papa Smec's banned now? Because it's on his account, so if you just have it spam chat too much, it will ban his account Twitch Global.
what? I mean, if we spam fish too much, if people spam fish too much, it will.
Yeah. Alright, ecl on level 5. Ferndawg having to wait for the squeegee, doing a bit of floating around, but looks like they're taking the corner on the L, on the T, and then Marble slips past. Here's the rest of the marbles behind the squeegee, so that looks good for him. ecl splashing through 5 now. Decent group towards the end. Good full send from ecl. It's a bit splashy now. He's got that group at the back that he's probably going to take through. Yeah. Ferndawg got a little bit awkward spread here. What one they're doing? They're doing the all-round format. Tina. Yeah. As Jurska said, it's generally a bit risky to put bot command stuff on your main account because I don't know if doing that will get you Twitch Global banned. Oh my god. Bitrate dying on my side. Oof. Gonna have to keep an eye on that because it might affect future matches. But Ferndawg on the hybrid section now. So he's trying to go marble safe a minute. Did that really annoy you, Duriska? Because I think I just had a bunch of stream refreshes right as Ferndawg cross sections. Oops. What can I do though? My net is struggling. Ferndawg going through. ecl getting near the end of the speed.
I'm level 12.
Yeah, call it at exactly the wrong time. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. I was looking at him like, just my
Yeah, I
net.
think Ferndawg is just going faster than ecl at this point.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
Or is that lag on your
It's lag on my
end?
end.
I don't know. Is that lag on your end or?
Okay, it looks like ECL got a bit closer, but yeah. An improvement of about, I guess, be 3 seconds. Could be rounding up, but yeah. A bit of an improvement for ECL. He's waiting for the squeegee. Ferndawg going. Okay, I'm going to reduce the quality of the sources and just hopefully that improves it a bit. A bit of an awkward clock on there for Ferndawg, but gets through. I was about to say, I'm just going to stop touching stuff and hopefully that it's live, and then I'm immediately getting buffers again. Oof. I love it when my OBS says I'm running at like 24k bitrate. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to go above 6k bitrate, Twitch. Why is the stream running at 24k? Who knows? But here we are. Ferndawg coming through level 13. ECL doing percentage tilts on 9. Checking the result for the percentage. So they're both running 45, so that's the total count I have. Ferndawg got an 82%, which means it was 8 marbles lost. So you're aiming for less than 8 marbles lost during that percentage section. We'll need to see how the hybrid goes. It's a bit more up in the air because of the time being an important more important factor, but we get a rough idea. Our ECL going on to level 10 now. Ferndawg zooming through 14. Okay, hopefully the stream doesn't buffer at the end of this level for Ferndawg. Once it's through, I'll try and refresh the stream, I think. They have, I think, a bit under 26 minutes left. Oh no, a bit over 26 minutes. Ferndawg going on to level 15. Right, and ECL coming through level 10. I was about to say my bitrate looks like it's finally stabilized and then it goes to 0 again. This is very rough. Alright. Ferndawg through 15. ECL on a 10 with only 1 marble dropped on level 10 so far. So, see how ECL goes navigating that and then the level after. Bit of an awkward split there for Ferndawg, but should be fine with a double star. Oh my god, straight through the middle. Speedrun starts from Ferndawg right there. Should have enough time to get through those, so hitting the end early isn't a problem. ECL going on to level 11, so finishing off his percentage section, see if he can keep the marbles together. Ferndawg going on to 16 now. Alright. ECL got a nice group. Ferndawg taking the group in the corner as well. Zooming through. I'm gonna quickly refresh ECL just to make sure I'm closer. Then he's lining up on the squeegee blade. Ferndawg going into the X room. Bit of a weird, yeah, rhythm section to cups. See how he goes. ECL's got all his marbles still, so going well so far for level 11.
Yep, level 11's going okay for ECL. Ferndawg is still zooming. Currently at level 16.
Yeah, both of them decided to take that corner in the X room, so figuring out the way to navigate out of it without getting spread, because I think both of them got a little bit of spread when they came out of it, but ECL onto level 12, so he's on a hybrid tilt, so trying to go marbles saved per minute, trying to go both fast and saving marbles. Gonna, refresh ACL quickly. Hope that my internet doesn't keep dying. And Ferndawg coming to the end of 16. With Ferndawg on 17 now. Quickly refresh just to get up to date again. Yeah, lots of stars in this 15 plus range, I see. But not too bad a tile. Just slows you down a little bit. ECL though, navigating through the squares. Ferndawg also got some squares with less corners. Actually, they have the same number of corners. Just I've decidedly blanked on that. Like, both these tiles have only the two. Nice and quick through. Oh my god, they both they tied on the percentage section. They both saved 37 marbles out of 45. The only difference is ECL took 6 seconds longer. Oh my god. Such a close match between them. On to level 18 for Ferndawg. We got a bit under 22 minutes left. ECL going through that. Waiting for the clock arm and then going through the clock on 13. So I was not wanting to follow where ECL's going, but he powers on. Bit of a rough timing on the clock on there. See what ECL decides to do. Oh, that worked out quite well. I did not even think that would be possible, but ECL managed to regroup the front marbles and the back marbles together. And Ferndawg looking down a staircase at 18. See how he goes navigating it. Makes it down. ECL on 14 with a hooks into a staircase now. Takes the corner to regroup them and then looks down, having to probably send it through and see which side of the keyhole he goes. Looks like it's the right side. And nicely into the corner. Ferndawg at the bottom of the staircase. Looking at another rhythm section into a staircase, and they got a pyramid to get around. Bit of an awkward split there for ECL on the keyhole. He's got 3 marbles. But, okay, he got them all at the front. He gets through. A little bit of a rough kill off, but it's better to stay in the run than to lose it, so good to see. Alright, Ferndawg going on to 19 from the looks of it. ECL started 15. And we just passed the halfway mark. That was an amazing save from ECL, but he has to keep on tilting. So yeah, I think because of that required save from ECL, the marble count's a little bit lopsided on the high-red score. Ferndawg with the 9 points and ECL with the 6 points. Basically entirely due to difference in marble count saved. You'll have to see how far they get. because the distance point being worth 2 is quite significant. Obviously, Ferndawg is currently ahead in all the sections, but ECL could take the distance and then take just one of the other sections and he'll have it. So we still need to see how far they get before they scuff. I think both of them have PBs in the 24 range, so definitely a chance for them to sort of push to those levels, but it will definitely be a bit risky depending on how fast they decide to go. We got a drop corner to rotating bridge for Ferndawg over here. ECL coming through 16 now. Nice and quick. See if he manages to catch up to Ferndawg, just as I was mentioning before. Always got to be careful of those scuffs. So, looks good for ECL so far. And Ferndawg coming to the end of 19. ECL having to clear up his 16. And they're both playing the next level about the same time. Alrighty. Ferndawg getting a lineup for the window room, and ECL getting the double stars on 17. That just lots of stars, I guess. Nice line through from Ferndawg, straight over the pyramid. Going to one of the sides of the egg basket and just taking the corner. ECL going through to the second star. Ferndawg coming out of the egg basket, see how he navigates the octagons. Taking it slow, going around the left side already. ECL skips the egg basket on 17 and lines up for the center of the squares. Takes the opposite corner. And then going through to the end with 8 octagons, and then that's basically the end. Ferndawg managed to get all the way through the octagon, and now he's stalling before the pin field to Squeegee. ECL through his octagons and on to level 18. Ferndawg on the right side of the Squeegee, see how he goes navigating through it. This is always a bit of an awkward tile. Without too much, with a bit of spread you'll have a bad time, so you need to be very careful of keeping the levels under control on this one. ECL on 18, splashes through that star onto the multi-curved hooks. Ferndawg getting through that Squeegee finally, and onto a star as well. Cross ramp lines up, so he could have just sent it, but looks like he's going to stall for the time. And then on and across. And then on to level 21. Ferndawg will have to be a little bit careful with how he did that cross ramp there. If he did that cross ramp strategy at level 21, he would have gone straight under the cross ramp and died. So you always got to be a little bit careful of that late cross ramp crossover, because at higher difficulties that's going to go straight under, which is a fairly common mistake, but hey, always painful to see. Trap tile to start on 21, see how he goes navigating it. With a hammer behind, so it's going to be a little bit of send and pray, I think. ECL going on to level 19 now, getting through level 18. Ferndawg through the trap tile, but as I said, it's a bit of an awkward spread, so you sort of just have to send and pray. He's going for the strategic regroup, but because he took so long to do it, he drops down to 3 marbles. As I said, it's one of those ones where it's like it actually ends up being better sometimes just to like take the big group you have and just send it through. But I guess it comes down to how confident you are with that timing on the hammer, because you don't get hit by hammers at this level, so it can be a bit difficult. But nicely navigating the 3 marbles through from Ferndawg, getting on to the side steps. And both of them are on sidesteps now. ECL coming through level 19. Figuring it out. Ferndawg with his 3 marbles onto a window room. See how he goes getting it through. Takes that corner on the window room tile. I'm probably going to slowly navigate it around. ECL sending it through the ridge. And he's got that drop corner into rotating bridge. Ferndawg makes it through the window room onto the S-curve. Flings it around 1. Flings it around 2. And then on to a triple slopes. See how he goes with taking the marbles down that. And looks good so far. ECL into the rotating bridge. Ooh, very big send from Ferndawg. Unfortunately, too far to the left. And Gus out on 21. Good attempt, good save. Just, yeah, a little bit too fast on the level 21. He has a bit under 13 minutes left, so he can go for another run and try and improve his early scores. Probably the best bet with the time remaining. Try and go for an improvement, get that percentage up. He might be able to get a hybrid in time. We'll just have to see. And that's just my net decides to die, so that's fine. Give us a moment and hopefully we'll be back. Ferndawg coming to the end of 1 onto level 2 already. And ECL coming through level 20. Goes to the egg basket skip, only gets 2 over, so I think he'll really kill those 2 off and then take the back group. Ferndawg coming through level 2 now. Nice and quick. ECL navigating into octagons. He goes around the left side, similar to Ferndawg, but his group's not very nice. We'll see. He takes the corner. That works out nicely. Couple of stock marbles for Ferndawg, but on to level 3. I think both of them are going to go take that right side of the squeegee. Definitely gives you a fair bit of time to take the corner and then get through. All really comes down to building that confidence up. He still goes with a full flow through though, compared to Ferndawg who took the corner, but he makes it look easy, so no real complaints. Ooh, went a little bit too far to the right side, but still got 3. He can take it out. And Ferndawg on level 4 with the split group before ECL is going to be a little bit worrying, but oh no. Okay. And ECL goes down on level 20. That's a tough spot for ECL to be in because with 11 minutes left, he won't be able to get that distance again. So he's going to have to try and improve his other sections. Both of them doing now a mad dash through levels 1 to 8.
Ideally, you want your dash to be your first run, and then you could take your time on the second one.
Yeah, ideally, but ECL's actually on his 3rd run already because he unfortunately scuffed out the first one. He is tilting quite quickly, so he has the time and pace to do it, but it comes down to how well he can save those marbles, because both of them took about 5 minutes for that level 1 to 9. And with 10 minutes overall left, that level 1 to 9 is going to take up half that time now. But there is enough time to do at least one attempt on speed, percentage, and hybrid, so they're not out of it yet. Just you need to clean up those marbles and then get on to the next level. Ferndawg coming through level 6. Got the group together. ECL splashing through the start of 3. Looks like we got a group now, so we can take that through to the rest. Level 7 for Ferndawg. Just committing the group forwards again. Nice and fast. See if he takes that corner and then with a good group through. Splashing through still. ECL splashing through the octagon on a 3, going on to level 4 shortly once he cleans up. Ferndawg has a fairly decent group on to through 7, but a bit of an awkward transition around into the LTL, but makes it work. sent through the bridge for ECL. Nice pack of 5. All he needs to the end. Ferndawg has got 5 to the end, but he's got that 1 to clean up. On to level 8 for Ferndawg, and ECL coming through 5. Fairly good pack held together by ECL there. Takes the corner in the LTL and then navigates it around. I don't think there's any other thing stuck in the back, so be a nice clean group to finish this one with. Ferndawg going through. Druska saying you get speed and then go fully for distance. Be tight even with overtime. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think getting 21 for these guys in the time would be quite tough. Technically, it would have been an option for. Technically, it is an option, but yeah, it's a very hard one. Basically, speed tilting the entire time and then going for distance. Because you do have the 5 minutes overtime, so you do have like 16 minutes for distance, but even then, 16 minutes for level 21 is a bit rough. Unless like one of the top tilters. This is a bit awkward. Net just fully dies for me, so we lose out on seeing Ferndawg's time. Missed Ferndawg's time, unfortunately. My internet decided to perfectly die over the entire time, so hopefully we can figure out that time from Ferndawg. Ferndawg also doesn't have VODs though, so that's great.
Yeah, we should have told them to turn on the VODs.
Yeah.
Told them to turn on. Right. That or I don't know. Was it faster than the 355?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah. Back when my net was more stable, it wasn't much of a concern, but with my net being a bit problematic, it's a bit difficult when my net's like, and we're not gonna get any visuals. It's like, welp. Thanks, Twitch.
ECL is already over 355.
Yeah.
So, not accuracy aside, I don't think.
I mean, ECO can go for another good percentage. He had a really good percentage in his match against Malaga, so might not be able to win the match, but he can still put some good scores down.
That was the match where ECL got the 100%, right? Could be wrong.
Nah, was Vizzle just had a problem with numlock? Oh, okay. Alright. So yeah. Ferndawg got a 4:15 and ECL got a 4:14. So ECL was faster on that run, but Ferndawg's first run was just way too fast. He was zooming through that first run. Yeah. Ferndawg got all his marbles on level 10 so far, and ECL with 2 down on 9. On to level 11 for Ferndawg. Ferndawg went into this with 37 marbles lost, so he's already down a fair bit. ECL with a bit of a rough on there as well, dropping an additional 9 marbles. So ECL's down to mental maths hard. Down 11 marbles. I don't think ECL could take the percentage now anymore, unfortunately. Very tough levels here for both of them, so it always feels a little bit bad when the first run's better than your second, but Can't always deal with that. Both giving it a solid effort. See if they can get to the hybrid in time and go for an improvement on that with a bit under 4 minutes left, about 3.5 minutes. Ferndawg getting through level 11 and ecl going through 10. So Ferndawg's now in the hybrid section. ecl trying to get that group through. Give the hybrid a go. Rotating bridge timing missed for Ferndawg. Hopefully it'll get the next one. The marble's not going to cooperate in that corner. And then yeah, ecl sending through level 11. Got that squeegee on the other side. Yeah, didn't quit all the way through, but he's still got the group in the back, so he can take it around. Ferndawg on 12, sending that solid group around. And ecl just waiting on the squeeze, a bit of time to chill. And then Ferndawg taking the corner. Could be able to splash it through, but just goes for a better group. ecl getting it through that squeegee now. And just sending it out. Nice. With a bit under 2 minutes left, about 1 minute 40 seconds on to the hybrid section. I think they'll both be able to get through this, and then that will probably be about time. ecl splashing on that keyhole corner, and then taking it onto the rotating bridge. With the combination of speed and marble saving on this section, not entirely a bad decision. Saving time when possible is generally pretty good. And Ferndawg going through level 13. Nicely through the squares for ecl there. Bit of an awkward egg basket splash there for Ferndawg. I think he went down the egg basket going left to right, so he was swinging out into the flat wall rather than swinging out into the opening. A bit of an awkward one on the egg basket. Takes a bit to learn those pathing things for tilts. But nicely handles the surprise and gets it through onto level 14 with 15 seconds left. Alright, ecl also on 13 with Ferndawg on 14. ecl skips to the egg basket and sends it through. Yep, that is overtime. They'll need to go and finish up the section they're on. ecl with a nice group sending it through the level 13. Ferndawg with all 15 on 14, but splashes that textile, a bit unfortunate, but taken through a group now. By group, I mean 3 marbles maybe. Similar problem that ecl had to that textile to keyhole is just tough. Jumping over the wall with the back marbles for Ferndawg and getting through. And that'll be it for Ferndawg, and we can now watch as ecl goes through the same combo. Thankfully, learned from his mistakes last time, it didn't get caught by the textile, so still just has to cross the keyhole, which will lose you a couple, but get through with far more and far less risky than the 3 he had in the first time. See how the final result ends up being once Driscoll can tell you the scores. Now I'll unmute them so we can have a chat with. Ferndawg's definitely won the match, but we'll see if ecl managed to take anything else at the end there. Looking at the results, yeah, unfortunate percentage in the second round. ecl only got 42%. For hybrid score, ecl improved his score to an 8. Unfortunately, Ferndawg had a 9 during the first run. So ecl doesn't take any sections, but a lot of the sections were very close. So GG's both of you.
That
Good
was
job,
fun.
guys. Man, dude, oh my god, I'm disappointed on that second run.
Yeah, it's definitely tough.
God, I'm disappointed at myself.
I started pushing myself way too fast.
I mean, like, yeah, you were within like 1 point on the hybrid score. Like, you lost way less models, but you were so fast that you made up for it in the 12 to 14. But yeah, the percentage and the speed were just a little bit short. Like, the speed, you were only 5 seconds apart. I think it was less than 5 seconds actually. And then for percentage,
Yeah, that speed section annoyed me. I just couldn't get anything going.
yeah, no, that's always the issue with speed. But like, 5 seconds difference is literally a single corner. Like, it's like you using like
Yeah.
one corner is like 5 seconds time loss. So, the
My
1 to
first
8 is
run was
super
quick.
close.
Like I was zooming.
Yeah. All right. So if Ferndawg scuffed level 20, ecl would have won because he was significantly faster. But
Hey.
because ecl scuffed level 21 right at because ecl scuffed level 20 at like 1 tile from the end, he didn't take the distance. That's unfortunate.
Oof.
And the percentage, you guys
Yeah,
tied
it was.
exactly the same percentage in the 9 to 11, and it was literally came down to a 6-second difference in who finished the percentage faster.
Yeah, I was listening to that. I couldn't believe it was that close.
Yeah, so like it looks like a stomp being 5-0, but like ecl was like a handful of tiles off on distance, like 1 point under on hybrid, literally 6 seconds off in percentage and 5 seconds off in speed. So very close
Like,
match from both
I
of you.
knew going into this match, everything was going to be really, really tight.
Yeah. Well done, both of you. Do you have anything to say about
job.
the seed or like match ecl?
It was fun. I enjoyed myself, and I look forward to next weekend.
Yeah, hopefully we can sort out matches for next weekend. Anything for you, Ferndawg?
After I die. Dude, the seed was good. Oh my god. It was a lot of thinking on my part, and I was like, oh man, I should have done this, but it was a good seed. I was nervous because my first one. Good job, ECL. That was great. Next week, hopefully I can get into next week. If not, I can get into the next week.
Yeah, we'll try and sort out matches, try and
So
shuffle people around. Yeah, it's a bit of a rough one. I like having the extra runs, but with only having 2 runs on the seed, it becomes a little bit difficult to like find all your mistakes and fix them. You have to like remember them all. It's generally like that third run's when you get like the big improvements, but it's hard to really fit the 3 runs in if you go for
Yeah.
distance.
Yeah,
I was
that's
just
why
going.
when
I was like, go ahead.
that's why when I realized I was shot, I just scuffed right away just so I could get back and go again.
Yeah, definitely worthwhile doing it sometimes.
Yeah, I was thinking about. I knew it whenever on the second run. I was like, I need to just scuff it, but I just kept going. I don't know why. It
Yeah,
was
I
my
mean,
stubbornness.
yeah, there's a bit of strategy to figure out because sometimes it is worthwhile going because the later stuff might be a bit easier to improve, but it can be hard sometimes to just want to scuff a run. But yeah, well done
That
from
was
both of
awesome.
you.
Good job, ECL.
Hey, great job, Fern. It was
GG's.
a lot of fun.
That was fun, dude. That was fun.
But yeah, do you guys have anything to say? Our shout out. We'll start with ECL.
Yeah, not much. Unfortunately, my racing stuff has been postponed till the end of May due to work stuff with the league and been. So It's gonna be sporadic stuff, I think, for the next few weeks for me. So
All right. Hopefully, get it all sorted out. But GG's. Anything from you, Ferndawg? Anything to say or shout out?
Just thank you guys for hosting this. This is my first one. It was awesome. Thank you everybody who's here and watching. And let's keep this going. Recruit more people.
Yeah, thank you. Obviously, yeah, try and get people to do the weekly seed. It's obviously a good intro. At least I hope you feel that way.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do this next weekly seed soon.
But then yeah, GG's. We'll probably send it up to a break now, so I can get sorted out for the next match with Semef versus Jack, which should be a good one. It's a rematch from last week.
Yeah.
Semef wanted to give him another go.
What time is it right now? I think I can do one more tilt run on stream.
Okay. So yeah, also pop over to Ferndawg to get some drops there.
Ooh, I don't know what I did that for.
All right, we'll send it to the break now, and
okay,
we'll
guys,
be
thank
back.
you very much. Have a great
Bye,
night.
everybody.
Yeah, bye bye.